What's up, guys? What is up? Welcome back to another 7 Days to Die video on the Xbox One. Today we return. It is the night. Well, it's about to be the nighttime of day 34. Day 35 will be upon us soon enough, and it appears to be a popular opinion, right? We should probably head on back to one of our old bases before the day 35 horde hits. Apparently, this base isn't strong enough. Now, listen. The things I've built out of wood have withstood the test of time before. However, I will definitely heed those warnings and kind of take your advice. Okay, that door would not open after it. Okay, there we go. I will heed your warnings. I'll spend the next day over in one of our old bases. And in the meantime, someone did point out apparently I have a bunch of rocks up in the upper left-hand corner, and it's being really weird for me to grab everything. Upper right-hand corner here, we have a bunch of small stones, which will be great. We need all of this. Well, maybe not all of it, but okay. And it's being very glitchy today. I don't know if is it gonna be glitchy like if we no it's not. Yeah, I don't know what's up. It appears to be being weird, like hitbox with like picking stuff up. Then again, we are playing 7 Days to Die after all, so we should be used to it by now. Glitchy piece of crap. Anyways, no, it's not a piece of crap. It can be glitchy though, much more than it probably should be. What we're gonna be doing here is just in the meantime. Oh my god, this is gonna be the end of me. This is actually ridiculous. I might restart the game, but I don't think it'll be that bad. Anyway, it's going to put a absolute just shit ton of clay into there, right? Clay coupled with our small, oh, not that, small stone friend over there. And we're going to want to get this going for quite a long time. I say 96 there should be good. Hopefully that can smelt down everything, because with this, we should be able to create some cement. Right? Can we do that? We should. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We can make cement. It takes 5 stones, but it can be crafted. Then once we get cement, I don't remember the exact way of doing everything. I am going to test around with that a little bit, you know, once the nighttime hits. In the meantime, while that stuff's schmelting up, we are still here in the man cave, the basement. Low-key, I'm going to love that place. That place is awesome. It is truly the man cave of the modern world. Anyways, the doors aren't being glitchy. They're just kind of like things with an inventory, which is really weird. Anyways, this nail gun, nothing greater than salvation. It's so great. And, you know, we got a chainsaw. Why don't we finally put this thing to some use, you know? Now, is it a waste? Probably. That was a glitch, not a waste. Is it a waste? Probably, but, to hell with it. I like having some fun every once in a while, right? And who doesn't? Who in the right mind does not? Problem is, we gotta find some tall trees. All these are still bibus. They're still growing up. And we do have, give or take, 2 hours until nighttime strikes. And then tomorrow we'll move back to one of our old bases. Just try to survive the horde there. But ultimately, I definitely want to survive the day 42 or even the day 49 horde over there. Again, super sorry that this series is every other day for the time being. Hopefully, after the next 2 episodes or so, it will be going back to daily. If not, worst case, very worst case, it'll stay every other day until Alpha 15 hits. I am very excited for Alpha 15. And as we can see here, how quickly did we do that? I kind of want to say, first off, that brings so much attention to us, right? That's the one problem with it. Here we're going to take this guy out. But I'm actually going to see if we stand like a similar chance to... oh, my God, this thing swings quick. I can't even hit the guy. What? There we go. Chop his brains out. Get him in that stun lock. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Chop his brains apart. Yeah, so steel axe, not the best murderer. Not the worst, though. We blew up his head. If a weapon is capable of head explosions, it's a good one in my book. Anyways, the chainsaw might not even be as good as this steel axe. Like, I'll say it's definitely faster, but it does take gas. And it also attracts a lot of attention towards us. So I'm honestly leaning more towards... I'm feeling like that might honestly be better. All things considered, I think that might honestly be better. Speaking of being better, there's our house. Thank God we got a waypoint on that thing. Let's head back this way. We didn't get a whole ton of wood here. We still got plenty of spikes we want to go ahead and place around. Maybe, we'll probably want to save some spikes for when we head to our next place. Speaking of that, we want to make sure to armor up. We want to be loaded. All right, we'll of course revisit. Check out the old town, see if anything's changed, anything's respawned, namely, from when we've last visited. That's a big thing I would like to do. We'll keep these spikes to fortify the base if and when need be. And pretty much just from there, use the rest of our resources to keep on working on this. So we'll spend the nighttime doing a little bit of work once we are done with our fortifications. I would love to grab some cement and just kind of test around with that, because I've never done cement on my own. I've done it in multiplayer with Cage before, but I've never actually done cement all on my own some, so I do want to definitely mess around with that just a tad bit and see what's up. So, first things first, we gotta head downstairs. We'll probably end up replacing, I don't know if we'll replace the wood or if we'll kind of add an additional layer on the inside, the outside. Something has to go, something has to give, and it will give. Just, I'm not entirely sure what yet. And it appears it's less glitchy now, so I don't know what that was. It was just a very, very stupid thing. So here we're just gonna max craft some cement really quickly. 46 cement, sure. Why the hell not? We're gonna get some cement then. I'm pretty sure it's rebar frames that's our, inspects cement. No, I wanted to use for bases. Build with wood, concrete mix, and a construction tool using the secondary action. When dry, upgrade with more with forged steel. So I'm gonna mess around with that a little bit tonight. We're also gonna make sure to do our chests a little bit. Now I do want to have a third chest probably for the good stuff, and then after this horde passes, I'll probably spend some time actually organizing this. But also, sorry that this video might not be the longest in the world either. The goal is give or take about 20 minutes, so just a bit of a heads up there as well. Super sorry about that. Yeah, that's like a bit of an I don't know. Just right now I am very tight for time, and trust me, I would love to make these longer, but as is right now, time is of the essence. And speaking of essence, I gotta put some clay into here. What does that have to do with essence? Absolutely nothing, but we were speaking of it, so... You know, gotta pay our respect. Gotta put some respect on the name. And, oh, that was a bit glitchy there. I'm scared, man. We're having those glitches. Those are never a good sign. Never, ever a good sign. Now, we'll keep the rebar frames. We're not taking the nail gun with. I'd rather keep that here in safety. Right, we'll take the pistol. We'll take the hunting rifle. Not the hunting rifle, shotgun. We'll probably take the hunting rifle, too, though. It's just a little bit hard to aim on console. People have tried to dispute that. Guys, I'm sorry, but for example, if the shotgun here, like, if I want to be very precise with where I'm aiming, just a joystick is not the way to be precise. Like, sure, I can do it, but if someone's at long range, right, and I'm trying to, like, slightly adjust to get his head as he's moving, and his head is bobbing, it's not easy, and it's a lot easier to do on PC. And that's coming... I've played both versions, right? I like to think I'm pretty unbiased, right? I play PS4 games, I play PC games. I don't have, like, I'm not like, oh, PC Master Race, you know, although those graphics, ooh, graphics on PC are goat. I have to say that. Anyways, gas can we will keep. We are going to need that for the ride there and back. We'll probably end up putting away a good amount of the wood. We'll leave a little bit just in case. Sledgehammer will stay. That can go. We'll leave a couple of repair kits just in case. Probably going to want to end up repairing the shotgun. That will probably happen. We'll leave the goldenrod. We'll probably just eat before we go. Short iron pipes can go as well. Clawhammer, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the clawhammer... Nah. We'll leave the clawhammer since we don't have anything else to upgrade with, and upgrades might very well be necessary. Chainsaw is not going with us in such a risky situation. Although it could definitely be a good melee lifesaver. I don't know if I want to risk that. Maybe take the poopy one. And it's a lot of gas, too. That's the problem with it. And then brass can go away. Don't plan on digging over there. Never know, but worst case, we'll just build a stone shovel. And then first aid kits are going to be a must. We'll leave those right there. Anyways, now hopefully if the cement is done, I do want to experiment with this and see how you actually do it. So I think it's pretty simple. I think just take the rebar frames. We're going to start building the second floor out of this stuff. You know, from now on, we're future-proofing the house. Oh god, just plopped right through that. Anyways, back to future-proofing the house. So for example, if we want that there. Next up, we upgrade it. First, I think it's upgraded with wood. Okay, so we got the wood. We need to make a bucket of cement. Okay. How do we make a bucket of cement? We have the cement. Do we need to craft a bucket? I hope not. Can you even craft buckets anymore? I don't know, but I feel like what we might have to end up doing here is ultimately taking some of the small stone out. Particularly, we take about half of it. And I think that's done. We have to make cement mix afterwards. Is that what we do? Concrete mix. Small stones, cement, and crushed sand. So I know we have crushed sand somewhere. Hopefully we can find it relatively quickly. I don't want to spend too long looking for some goddamn sand. That's going to be an important ingredient, though. Hopefully we can find a relatively good source of crushed sand. It's the one thing that I am a little bit skeptical about, but we should be able here to make plenty of concrete mix, 29 of it. Hopefully it's 1 concrete mix to 1 block. It's probably going to be more, but I guess we'll see. Anyways, the concrete is slowly being added with us, so we're just playing with concrete here, trying to make sure we learn it before we fully dedicate to it in a future episode. So once we have the mix, upgrade it once. It takes 8 concrete for 1, and then it has to dry. Now, I don't know how long it takes to dry. Do we just break this, or will it pour out? I don't know. Let's see. No. I don't know what we do next exactly. Yeah, I'll just look it up. I know you guys, if you want, you can comment it down below. I'll just look it up a little bit before we do dedicates to doing concrete stuff. Just a little bit curious there. I'm also curious as to if we will finish this quest on the day 35 Horde. Kill the infected policeman. This could be a good one. Could be a keeper right here. Anyways, while all these shenanigans are going on, make sure to put some of this stuff away. Don't want to be running around with that, especially if we die with it. Pretty valuable stuff here. We will leave the wood on us. This will leave us plenty of room to grab loot as well, which is going to be great. We'll leave the goldenrod there in case we have to run. First aid kit there. Maybe we'll swap out the goldenrod with a gun. What gun do we take, though? I want to take probably something pretty good. 4.4 Magnum. We got 3 bullets for the thing. Like, I don't know if you guys really want to see it that badly in action. The best bet is probably just take the Hunting rifle and see what havoc we can cause with this, yeah? I think that's a good game plan. Make sure to have our goldenrod with us as usual. Make sure to munch on. We only have 1 coffee bean, so we're going to have to expand that a little bit. Plenty of nitrate powder, though. Not so much coal, but we'll expand. Food-wise, though, let's make sure to eat the charred meat. We will take our cornbread with us. That's the go-to. Awesome. As you guys constantly remind me, does not have a smell associated with it. The zombies stay the hell away, which is great news for us. And if we get 1 more charred meat into here, our wellness goes up. 134, nice. And then if we get the cornbread, double nice. And now, all things considered, we should just about be ready to hop on out of here. Problem is, well, it's not quite time to actually hop on out. Although we could YOLO it. Is there gas in the car? If there's gas in the car, I'll make a break for it. It's not too big of a deal for me. We just gotta make sure to. I'll figure you out. Maybe that just falls off eventually. I don't know. Maybe there's like a certain tool we have to use. Anyways, zombie-wise, not seeing anything too deadly. Let's close the door. And let's make sure to crouch on out of here. If we hear zombies, we start running. We have a shotgun and a dream. Speaking of a shotgun and a dream, I want to repair the dream. It's a little bit brokety, a little bit rickety there. Barely even. That lost like 1 durability, I think. Hell yeah, shotgun. Speaking of you, ammo. Only got 70. We don't have a lot of bullets for it. And there are going to be feral zombies. Now, if you guys don't remember the last horde, we did have a couple straggler ferals. They weren't exactly a huge threat because they were crawling by that point, but still, the amount of bullets it took to take them down was actually frightening. Ooh, I should have took the rocket launcher. Now, we'll save the rocket launcher for day 49. That's when we were going to need those rockets the most, I feel like. That's when things are going to get the most deadly, too. So the road should be coming up a little bit here. And then our mini bike should be on there unless some sort of awful glitches happen. No, in this game. Very well could be the case. But don't worry, 7 days. I still love you. I still love you. I just got a bitch at times. Oh, look at that. Is that a face in there? There's a face on the tree stump. Look at that. You got the 2 eyes, the nose. I guess you can kind of see teeth there if you look really hard. Do you guys see that? Like, you can kind of make it out. Very barely, just the way the texture is shaped, unless I'm seeing stuff. Like, there's a row of teeth there. Row of teeth there. Am I not? It's definitely supposed to be a skull on a tree stump. Anyways. Less skulls, more bikes. Speaking of bikes, that's ours down there. Alright. Set the waypoint for the new place. Right? Not the new place, the old place. It's actually where our respawn is going to be. Funnily enough. Got to make sure our mini bike's out of the way. We'll probably end up picking her up Don't want to have it out there, just on the off chance the zombies do decide to attack it. And at this point, I don't think there's too many zombies really nearby. I will, however, crouch right before we get to this. Let's go ahead and refuel this bad boy up. 33, that should be enough for the trip there, trip back. Follow the waypoint. Throw on those bright-ass headlights, and hopefully we get there by more, and it's probably going to be a little bit more than 1 hour in-game. Speaking of that, ooh, I forgot to bring a wrench. Maybe we can re-loot a wrench. If not, we might just have to break some cars apart the boring old way, but still. Speaking of that, I'm still very pissed that we've yet to find one point of interest in the game. Like, I honestly do think there was a glitch. Like, people were even talking about it in the comments, but I think there was a glitch where points of interest, which are kind of like side one-off things, they just don't spawn or something like that. So that may have happened to my game very well. If so, it's all the more reason for hopefully Alpha 15 to come out kind of soon and me to restart the series. Probably on PC at that point. That was the big reason I wasn't doing 7 Days to Die until the console release was on PC. Literally, like, the game hated AMD GPUs. My computer already came in. Just gotta wait for the new place. Moving into that later this week, actually. Wish me luck there, guys. Do appreciate all the support. And gonna be needing some support there. It's gonna be me living on my own for the first time. Woo! Hype. That's gonna be something. Wish me luck, boys. Wish me luck. I might honestly vlog too. I think I'm gonna do a setup video. Talk about my setup, what it's gonna look like, since I got literally an entirely new setup. Like, I'm taking one monitor from home. But other than that, for the most part, everything's a new setup. I'm leaving a lot of my stuff at home, just so when I come home from college to visit my girlfriend mainly, I can make sure to continue making videos even when that type of stuff might be happening. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting time in my life. Hopefully school doesn't completely consume my life. I don't think we should worry about that, though. Oh, I didn't get a hit on him? Oh, for sure I get a hit on him. How much longer do we have to drive? I am being a lot more cautious, too. If you guys noticed, when we got to the edge of the world that one time, I made sure not to drive to it. God, this is a hell of a drive. Bear rock. That's a rock. That one's a rock. We know that for sure. All right, hopefully we can make it there by the end of the episode. Like I said, episodes are going to be a tad bit on the shorter side for these next 3 days, counting today. Well, the next 3 episodes, counting this episode. Just because time is of the essence right now. My timing is straight booty, so unfortunately, I do have to compromise a little bit there. Anyways, hopefully there isn't compromise going on with you guys. Hopefully you are having a fan-freaking-tastic day. Feels like so long since I last said that, man, because I haven't recorded 7 days in like 2 days compared to like the multiple No Man's Sky videos a day I've been doing. But I'm done with No Man's Sky now. Just kind of got to do the other types of videos. Got some cool Ubisoft stuff going up on, I think, Thursday. Not going to say what. Can't say what. But there's going to be some stuff going on then. Keep an eye out for the channel. You will see when you see. I'd love to spoil it, but I don't think so. But one of the games I played, absolutely awesome. I loved it. Had some pretty solid gameplays in it as well. I think you guys will love it. But anyways, enough talk about Ubisoft. We're here for one thing. We're here for zombies. Ubisoft, to my knowledge, they ain't got zombies right now. Sorry, Ubisoft. So in the meantime, let's talk about these 7 days. Now, we survived past 7 days. We're on day 35. Although 35 is a multiple of 7. It's the 5th multiple, actually. And there are 7, from what I heard, 7 hordes. So after day 49, the horde cycle resets. And the day 56 horde is really easy. And then it just kind of continues after that. So we are going to have the 3rd hardest horde, I believe, here. Or the 5th easiest? 3rd hardest, 5th easiest horde. That's what we're going to be up against. And I don't know. I don't know what to expect. We survived the last one pretty handily. Albeit it wasn't at this base. This is the OG base. We're bringing back memories, man. Oh, this was so long ago in the series. It doesn't even feel like that long ago. But when you think about it, it really was like... It's a good chunk of time back. Which is crazy. We got all the beautiful spikes surrounding it. We got the front lawn. The parking for our bike. We're not going to be parking today. Today, we got to make sure to go on, up and up this. We're bringing it all with us. No way we're letting a mini bike just kind of rot out here. Risk it to the horde. We'll probably hide it in a chest or something. I don't even want to have it on us in case we die. Anyways, what's going to happen now is we got to go start using these spikes, refortifying the place. This base, after all, was not ready for a super hard horde. So it's going to be a little bit more on the difficult side. And why the hell is, speaking of difficult, my God, do you not want to place on a level floor? Hello? Why do you despise your fellow spikes, man? Jesus Christ, what a dick. They just don't want to, is it because that's where the car was? Is there a glitch if there was a, I guess that might be, huh. I never thought of it that way. Anyways, maybe we should have went back to the other one. Either way, that gives us the day to prepare for what might be a bloodbath over here. Hopefully we survive. Worst case, we can run and book it during the nighttime. There are going to be dogs chasing us. It's going to be like a goddamn police chase in one of those movies. With the dogs chasing the bad guys on the run from prison or something. Like a Prison Break type movie. But I like our odds. Not really. But still, we can run like hell. We don't care about this home. Not too much. It has sentimental value, I will admit that. But today it will be more than sentimental. Today, it's going to be a bit more practical. So when we return, next episode, we're going to continue fortifying a little bit. We're not going to replant the crops, but we will continue fortifying a little bit. Probably reloot around the area, see if anything's respawned, specifically the tool store and the war store, the gun store. But other than that, if you guys, the Horde, it's coming soon. It's coming. Be ready. Prepare yourself. Have some popcorn ready to go right now. Reminding you, get some popcorn for 2 episodes from now. Because I think with how I'm timing it, that should be right around when we see it. Anyways, other than that, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. Thank you guys for all the support on these videos. Highly do appreciate it as always. And I do wish all of you a fan-freaking-tastic day. I'm having a solid one, except for the fact that I'm saying goodbye to my friends. Today is Saturday, pretty much the last day I'm going to see a bunch of my friends. And then Sunday marks the move-in process, and then late night Sunday trip to Germany. Woo! That's going to be fun to get back from Germany. Yeah, you guys don't care about that travel. Maybe I'll do a vlog. Who knows? Let me know if you might be interested in that. But other than that, yeah. Tough times. Not tough times, but heavy times and a bunch of stuff to do. But do we shall. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying stuff. I'm extending this video. I shouldn't be doing that. That's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for watching the video as always. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one.